What is happening, Magnus? So we have some new photos of David Cornsweat on set being Superman. Are you ready? Let's get it. Get on over to Our Movie News and subscribe. Tell them Tyrone Magnus sent you.
Hey everyone, welcome back to The Road to Superman. This is the web series where we follow all the latest updates and rumours regarding the Superman reboot.
Alright.
This is episode 29, and today we have set photos of Superman. Like I mentioned in yesterday's video, if we were going to see Superman on set, it would have been last night or today. And turns out, it was last night. I have woken up to two new images of our Superman on set, but it's not what I expected. So let's go through both.
Me neither.
Firstly, we have this one. Superman stopping a train. On the Cleveland set, we have a couple of newspapers scattered
Which is
around.
not a
This
bad
one
picture.
is titled, Superman stops MTA rail from running off the tracks. Now, firstly, let's zoom into the image. And we get a bit of a better look at the suit. Obviously not incredible, unfortunately, but we can still see it in action, and it looks cool. Obviously, we can't judge it too much, as we can't really see the whole suit, but from what we can see, I do like. The actual photo was credited to be taken by Jimmy Olsen, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of Jimmy in this movie, and to see that he took the photo just adds a little bit more depth to this movie. I love it. Now let's take a look at the article written about him, and it was written by none other than Clark Kent himself. So let's read what Clark has said about Superman. Heroism flashes once again across the metropolis sky in blue, red and gold. Very modest, Clark. At 8:02 on Wednesday, the Metropolis Transit Authority, MTA, received a distress call from the northbound A train with reports of braking issues and uncontrolled acceleration, resulting in multiple missed stops along Morrison Avenue. With over 300 passengers on board, panic spread as the Metro Rail train reached hazardous speeds and barreled through downtown New Troy. Potential disaster loomed only a mile away. Pipeline construction near the Metropolis City Hall meant an 80-foot segment of the railway track had been removed, leaving a 3-story drop between the Metro Rail trains and the unconnected...
Cracks me up sometimes how, like, we will have stuff like this that has that amount of detail in the paper. Like, there's actually a real article written just in case the fans are zooming in on stuff. It's actually there, you know what I mean?
Railway tracks. We were helpless, said train operator Tom Wadsworth. There wasn't enough time for the MTA to intervene. Emergency brakes were malfunctioning. I could see the break in the tracks just ahead. I prayed for a miracle. Metropolis hero Superman blazed to the front of the runaway train. In an impressive display of superhuman strength and bravery, Superman slowed the train. Wow, Clark, you are so modest. Because of Superman, I am still alive. Passenger Evie Schreiner commented on the city's most famous superhero. So Clark was very modest throughout that article. And if Lois already knows he is Superman or finds out in this movie, then she is definitely going to think that Clark has been up his own backside a lot with these articles about Superman. But it looks like many passengers on that train were very grateful for Superman saving them. We know the synopsis for the movie is that he is the embodiment of truth, justice and the American way in a world that views this as old-fashioned. But it looks like people are still grateful that he is saving them. So I'm hoping more of the world is on his side and it's just the villains that don't like Superman. Now, if you think about that article and remember what we talked about in the last episode of the series, we know that currently there is a lot of rubble along the streets outside the Daily Planet, but also that on Tuesday they will actually be filming outside of City Hall. And in the newspaper, it mentions that there is pipeline construction very near to Metropolis City Hall. And the fact they are only filming outside the actual City Hall for just one day may be due to them only needing a few shots for potentially this article. I talk about why they may need actual shots for these newspaper stories a little later on. But now let's move on to the second image of Superman we have from the set of Metropolis.
This one I really couldn't see.
Superman saves 20 after downtown building collapse. And there we can see
Yeah,
Superman
see?
standing
It's like-
in the iconic pose. Now, it's not the best image
No,
quality,
at
so
all.
I've tried to edit it to allow us to see more, but I don't think I've done a great job. But anyway, I think the suit looks alright.
Looks
It's still
a
going
little
to take me a
better.
while to adjust and get used to the trunks,
Yeah,
because
I
they
don't know,
still
man.
do look silly to me, but I'm sure with the tone of the movie and the world this is going to be set in, the trunks will feel far more normal.
I don't know.
As for the rest of the suit, I really like it. It does seem that the shield is a little lower than I thought, and goes down a bit lower too. But overall, the suit is growing on me. Change
I
is
don't
difficult
know.
when you loved the previous version, but the more I
Yeah.
see of this film, and of David, and of the suit, the more I like all of it.
Yeah, I
now,
don't
the
know,
article
man.
isn't really that beneficial to us, but feel free to read through it for yourself. This was written by Erin Morrill for the Metropolis Eagle, and in the top left, it mentions that Lex Luthor wins the Arcane Genius Award. So, another bit of world building there too. And the fact that his award was just inside this edition rather than the main headline because Superman saved people is just another reason why Lex hates Superman. He stole his thunder by just being a good guy, and you know.
Yeah. It's not working for me. It's not working for me. So, I'm hoping that somehow this turns out really good. I mean, Superman's my favorite superhero. I want to like this. I want to love this movie. I've seen people say that James Gunn is a plant over in WB to destroy them. I don't know. But as a fan, I am not excited to see this. I don't like the suit. He doesn't look all that different in age at all, even if he is to Henry Cavill. I still want hashtag the Snyderverse to be finished. I don't know what the hell, man. Anyway, post comments down below. Let me know what you think about all of this. Do you like the pictures? Do you not? Let me know, man. This is. I mean, the best picture here is the picture of him stopping the train. That is the best picture. The whole, the hands on the hips pose. I can hardly see what the shorts look like, what the trunks look like. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I just want to be a happy superhero fan. And with Marvel in the hands of Disney, and with just things not... Post comments down below. Let me know what you all think. 10 million subscribers.